Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm a waxaholic, and today I've got a really exciting haul to share with you guys. So I actually just got back from having lunch with Beth Wilson, who's the owner of Lavender Speckles, and we had an amazing lunch at a wonderful Mexican restaurant. And she delivered my order to me from the July pre-order, and we discussed something very exciting that is upcoming in the October pre-order. And so as we were having lunch, I smelled through my order and I was just like, I have to go home and film this immediately, if not sooner. So here I am. So if you would like to see everything I picked up from the July 13th pre-order from Lavender Speckles, also find out some really fun information about the upcoming pre-order in October, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's chat wax. Okay, you guys, let's hop into this order. I'm so excited. So my order came with a business card, and on the back it has a picture of her chicken and it says, "Let all you do be done in love." As always, I will put Beth's information, her Facebook group, and her website to shop down in my description box. Definitely join the Facebook group. She's very active on there and, post polls, things that you'd like to see in upcoming pre-orders. She's very hands-on and I love that. So definitely join. Beth's next pre-order is scheduled for October the 5th, and she has so graciously agreed to do a live with us to talk about all of the fun things coming in October. So the day before the pre-order, we're going to do a live and just talk all things Lavender Speckles. I am so excited. So one little surprise that's coming is I have been working with Beth on a sophisticated sampler, and I'm so excited. So I got to sniff the scents today, and we're trying to narrow down what's going to make it into the sampler. So sophisticated is an angel share type, and the sampler was so much fun. I know Beth and I were kind of worried about, blending things with sophisticated, thinking that we may not be able to smell them since that's a pretty strong, like perfumey type of an oil. And I just have to say, Beth knocked it out of the park. We were both just sitting there like, how are we going to narrow this list down? Like, how can we not narrow this list down? Like, what are we going to do? And it's going to be very hard because she just did such an excellent job with these. So definitely stay tuned for that and see what makes the final cut. I hope you guys are as excited about it as I am. It's just going to be epic. And so stay tuned for the sophisticated sampler that's going to be coming for the October pre-order. And who even knows what other surprises Beth has up her sleeve. I'm very excited for that final list. So let's talk July pre-order and get back in. I'm squirreling all over the place because I'm so excited. But so now we have a thank you card, and I love this. It's got a really nice picture of Beth and Matt, who are the owners. And then on the back, it just has some wax melting instructions, since now she has two different types of wax. She has a Parasoy formula and she has an olive oil formula. Both of them work really well in my home, but you just have to try and see which one that you like better. And then on the front of the thank you card, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. Absolutely love that verse. And then she says, "We appreciate you. Share your haul and win in monthly giveaways." So that is a thank you card from Beth. Beth also includes an invoice in every order, which I appreciate. And then she normally puts, a warm after date. Mine says warm after October 1st. Okay, so in true summer fashion, I didn't really remember everything I ordered. So it was such a fun surprise to just go through everything. And spoiler alert, it's all amazing. There was kind of a theme here. I did more like atmospheric, outdoorsy, earthy, tree heavy blends. And then I did pick up one of her samplers. I wanted to pick up all of them, and I wanted to pick up a lot more scents than I did in bigger sizes. But I really had to narrow it down. I'm just trying to not go completely ham every single release. Still a work in progress, but I tried. So let's do the bags first, and then we will do the sampler at the end. So I got everything in her small bag, and they are, the ounces are escaping me and they're not on here. But I will put the price and the weight and then the price per ounce here on the screen for you. I got everything in the Parasoy formula in the shape bags, because I like that they come 6 like this. It's a really good sampling. I can do a bag in my open concept, or, you know, warm it a couple of times in bedrooms. So I really like this. The Parasoy formula works well for me. So I got everything in this formula. Okay, in no particular order, let's just dig in. Her list was everything this time, you guys. I mean, it always is. Beth has so many amazing blends on every single release, so it's so hard not to just get like hundreds of scents. Trust me, I wanted to. But first, we have smoked blackberries. Sweet blackberries blended with Fireside, Marshmallow, and Palo Santo. It's just right up my alley. This smells amazing. It's definitely a sweet blackberry. And y'all know Beth's Palo Santo is my favorite out there. It's creamy and a little roasty, toasty. It's not cologne-y. It's just so smooth and it's gorgeous. You can put Marshmallow Fireside with anything, and I feel like it's just going to amplify a blend. This is the perfect combination of sweet and smoky, and I'm here for it. It's not like House is on Fire, embers, burning. It's just a little hint of smoke from the Marshmallow Fireside, and then a little roasty toasty from the Palo. But in combination with the sweet blackberry, it just works so well together. This is so beautiful. I don't know how I've never had this before, but maybe I have. But really loving it. Smoked blackberries. I love to warm blackberries, especially in the fall time. Okay, next up is French Bourbon and Oud. And I'm pretty sure this is the one that Chris from Dazzling Scents with Chris really loves. And I think that's the sole reason that I got this one. And I love bourbon and I love oud, so that helps too. But I know Chris really likes this one. And I can see why. Gosh, Beth's bourbon oil is seriously to die for. Even if you're not a bourbon fan, I feel like hers is just so different in the best way. It's like, it's everything. It's sweet, it's warm, it's a little bit boozy, but not much. You get sort of a woody vibe and then a sweet warmth. And then with the oud wood, which is also a sweeter wood in my opinion. This is gorgeous. What a beautiful blend. I'm telling you, you guys, her bourbon oil is truly amazing. I'm obsessed with it. I'm so glad I picked that up. I can see why Chris really loves this one. That is French Bourbon and Oud. Next, we have Cinnamon Bourbon. Can you see a theme here? I think I got all the bourbon blends. French Bourbon Reserve, Cinnamon Bark, Fireside, Vanilla, and Amber. Like, does that not sound like the most comfy, cozy, warm, inviting blend ever? Because it does to me. Y'all know I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon, but the woodsy cinnamon, like the cinnamon bark, I feel like I'm here for it. Oh my goodness. The French bourbon, I'm telling you. So you get that same, you know, sweet warmth, and then Fireside Vanilla. So a little more of like a true fireside smoky, and then the cinnamon bark. It is a woodsy cinnamon, almost like there's like cinnamon on a marshmallow and you're roasting it. That sort of a vibe. It's a roasty, toasty cinnamon. It's not a red hot cinnamon. It's not a bakery cinnamon. It's a woodsy cinnamon. And then amber just providing that warmth. This to me reminds me of like if you're sitting around a campfire, roasting marshmallows, with some cinnamon, or even like with the bourbon, like maybe somebody's drinking Fireball. I don't know. It's just a little bit of cinnamon, but it's definitely like a cozy, it's just a vibe. This is everything. I am here for it. That is so good. Cinnamon bourbon. Such a beautiful blend. Oh, I'm so ready for fall, you guys. Okay. Next, I got smoked marshmallow pine cones. Fireside marshmallows, pine cones, and smoked vanilla. I mean, say less. This is such a creamy, beautiful blend. So when I first smelled it, I smelled the smoked vanilla first and foremost. It was very strong. While I do still smell it, I feel like now I'm getting more of the pine cones and the marshmallow fireside after I've let it breathe for a second. It's just a creamy, sweet, and a little bit of smoke with roasted pine cones. This is just beautiful. It's a creamy, more subdued pine cone. More smoky from the smoked vanilla and the fireside marshmallows. Really, really pretty. If you're scared of pine cones, but you like marshmallow fireside, this might be a really good one to try because the creaminess of the vanilla and the fireside marshmallows really does kind of tone down the pine cones. Best roasted pine cones oil is really good anyway. It's not overpowering. It's not like a tree. It's very much more of a roasty, toasty, almost not like a tree bark. It's even less intense than that. It's just a really beautiful scent. You really just need to try it. Her oil is one of my favorites, and this is really, really beautiful. I love that you really do get that marshmallow fireside in here. So, so good. Next up, this is pumpkin eggnog. This is one that I've had several times. The first time I tried this was last year, probably around the same time. And I know Beth added this to whatever pre-order she was doing. She added it kind of late. It wasn't on the original list. And so I went back in and picked it up. I was just like, I'll try it. I really still didn't know how to feel about eggnog per se, but I'm so glad I tried it because I fell in love with this blend. Pumpkin eggnog is pumpkin pecan waffles blended with spiced eggnog. And Beth has a great eggnog oil. Pumpkin pecan waffles I really like. So it's very sweet and creamy, and it's gorgeous. It says spiced eggnog. I don't think it's super spicy. It's more of a sweet spice, and it complements the really, really creamy sweetness of the eggnog and then the super sweet pumpkin pecan waffles as well. So beautiful. I love her eggnog oil. It's not sour, like milky. It's not super boozy. It's just perfect. It just adds a sweet creaminess, richness, and that is everything. I love this blend so much. It's a great performer for me. That is pumpkin eggnog. Next up is another repeat purchase, and I haven't had this in a really long time. I want to say I ordered this in one of my very first orders from Lavender and Speckles, and I haven't seen it in a really long time. And that is Cowboy Cookies. I have one bag left, and it is like the super, super old bags of Best. They're more square, and I have a couple of pieces of Cowboy Cookies, so now I can warm that since I have another bag. Y'all, this blend is so, so good. It says, yeehaw, sugar cookies blended with maple bourbon, cinnamon spice vanilla, vanilla buttercream, and smoky firewood. This blend is so, so good. I get that firewood. It's smoky. It's beautiful. And then you get that sweet, creamy cinnamon spiced vanilla. It's not too spicy, though. It's not spicy at all. It's very sweet because you have that buttercream and then the vanilla with it. And also the sugar cookies. And you get that beautiful maple bourbon. I really like this blend so much, and I really appreciate it because I feel like a lot of cowboy-esque types of blends have leather from like boots or whatever. This does not have leather in it, and it's everything. If you've never tried this, you really should. It's such a good combo. It's more sweet, and then you get that smoky firewood. And y'all know that combination is just everything to me, sweet and smoky. So good, so beautiful. You should definitely try this. Highly, highly recommend it. This is loaf-worthy in my opinion. Next, I grabbed Blue Fireside and Smoke plus Palo Santo. Blue sugar and Fireside marshmallow blended with a hint of sweet pipe tobacco and Palo Santo. Yes. Anytime I see blue sugar, I think of my twin, Steph, the scented Gemini. She loves blue sugar. I love it too. I don't know why. I've been sleeping on it for so long, but I'm in my blue sugar era now, and so I'm trying to pick up more blends with it, and I'm so happy I grabbed this one. Best blue sugar is so good. It's like a sweet, rich, creamy scent. I don't even know what's in blue sugar, but I know that I like it. Hers is not cologne-y at all. It's creamy, kind of like a cousin to her Palo Santo. But the blue sugar has a sweetness to it. It almost gives me like a caramel vibe, and I don't even like caramel, but it's rich like that and a little bit sweet and so beautiful. The pipe tobacco in here is gorgeous. Of course, Palo Santo. Such a good like blender of these oils, and then Fireside marshmallow. Like this blend is everything. So creamy, sweet, a little bit smoky. Gorgeous scent. That is absolutely everything. Love it. Next, I got Peppermint Sea, Plum, Sea Salt, Ozone, and Peppermint. Okay, so this is, of course, heavy on the peppermint. That's what I smell the most. However, when you let this breathe and keep smelling it, I do get those other notes. I get the plum, I get the sea salt, and the ozone. This is not a candy cane peppermint, and it's not like a sinus clearing peppermint. It's a strong peppermint, but but to me, it's more middle of the road in between the two. It's not super intense, like I'm going to smell this and my nose is going to start running. And it's not like a candy cane. It's middle of the road. But yeah, give it a second out of the bag. I always try to open my bags just to like minimize the crinkle sound, but also to kind of let the wax breathe as I'm moving through it, to just give the oils so they're not all trapped in this bag. They can kind of like dissipate, and so you don't smell too much of one thing. And so when you let the wax breathe a little bit, you really do get that background of the ozone, the sea salt, and the plum, but the peppermint's definitely the strongest. But this is really pretty. I love blends like this. That is Peppermint Sea. Next up is Laundry Queen. And I was like, why did I get a laundry blend? But this is a diva type. So the notes are delicious combination of fruits and rich florals, rich fragrant notes of chocolate, rich amber, and sensuous musk. So I've never tried Diva from Tyler, like the laundry detergent, but I have smelled it in wax before, and it does not smell like laundry. If anything, this smells like a bougie perfume to me. I would love if my laundry smelled like this. Yeah, it's definitely perfumey to me. It's not laundry at all. Like, I wouldn't smell this and be like, oh, that's a laundry blend. I would think, oh, that smells like a bougie candle or like a hotel spa or a perfume. So beautiful. The notes of chocolate, to me, this is not chocolate. It's that essence that they use in perfumes. It just kind of adds a bold richness to a blend and gives it a little depth. Oh, this smells amazing. I feel like there's everything. Fruits, florals, amber, chocolate. It's just got a little bit of everything. There's musk that kind of gives it that, perfumey sort of a vibe. I love this. And yeah, I don't like laundry, and this doesn't pull laundry to me at all. This is beautiful and love it so much. Next, I grabbed Oregon Woods, Balsam Fir, Firewood, and Rain. Like, say less. That sounds amazing. I think Beth said that this was Cammie's custom, if I'm not mistaken. So Cammie, if you're watching, you did an amazing job with this custom. I smelled this and I was like, Beth, I mean, this is everything. First sniff, I was like, I need more of it. This is loaf worthy. This blend is so, so good. You get all of the notes and I feel like they blend so incredibly together. You get a freshness from the rain, but it's not overpowering. The tree also, you get that balsam fir, but it's not too obnoxious because that firewood gives it a smokiness. The rain gives it a freshness. And this is one of those scents that takes you and you're just camping in the middle of a forest. It's like a crisp fall day, night. It's just starting to rain very softly to where it's not putting out your fire, but it's still sizzling the wood. And yeah, this smells incredible. I need this in a bigger size. I need this in all the things. I love a good atmospheric, and this is a good one. Oregon Woods, definitely recommend this. I think it's going to be a banger as well. It's so strong on cold. And these are all fresh pours. I know she just got finished pouring and now she's packing. And we just happened to be meeting. So she got to deliver my order and I'm thrilled. So I'm sure if you haven't gotten your order yet, you'll be getting it soon. Okay, next I got Barbershop and Vanilla French Bourbon. Basil leaf, bergamot, and woodsy spice blended with smooth vanilla, sweet amber musk, and French bourbon. This was one of the scents in the Barbershop sampler that Beth did with Alexis Schluter. And I was so excited about that sampler. And I don't even know why I didn't pick it up. I think it's because I almost missed ordering from the roadshow. And I was just trying to throw things in my cart and check out before they closed. I had just gotten off of a plane. I'd been traveling for like 26 hours. I hadn't slept because I don't sleep on planes. And I just missed it and didn't order it. And so I was talking to Alexis about it. And she said Beth was going to be offering this. So I had to pick it up because I love Beth's Barbershop and I love her bourbon oil. And yeah, this combination right here is so good. Don't be scared of the Barbershop. To me, it's just slightly like a masculine fresh. I don't think it's a cologne. It's just a fresh scent. It almost leans more like body care. Not soapy, but more that vibe than cologne-y to me. It's just a fresh, clean scent. And then you get, again, the smooth, sweet warmth of that bourbon note. These scents go so beautifully together. I feel like they're so complementary of one another. And yeah, this is so good. I can't wait to warm that. I feel like that's going to be super strong as well. That again is Barbershop and Vanilla French Bourbon. I picked up Bonfire Nights, which is sweet, smoky blend of vanilla, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere musk. This is a Bonfire Bash from Bath & Body Works type. Never smelled that before. But this smells incredible. It's sweet and smoky, and that's everything that I love. Sweet and spicy, sweet and smoky, sweet, smoky, and spicy. Just give me anything with that combination of scents, and I am here for it. This is beautiful. So I definitely get the sandalwood. It gives it a creaminess and more of like a body care note. But the cashmere musk in here, I love. It's very cozy. It's just, I don't know, something about that scent. I don't know if it's just my mind saying it's cashmere, but it just smells like cozy comfort, just like a warm blanket. And, you know, you get sweet, smoky, a little bit body care. This is just gorgeous. Not super smoky. It's more sweet and creamy and cozy. And this will be perfect for like a really cold winter night. You're snuggled up watching a movie. You're reading a book. This is just one of those blends that's just going to be comforting and nice. It'll just set like such a relaxing environment. Love that. Bonfire Nights. It is so gorgeous. Next, I grabbed brown sugar figs and marshmallow buttercream. I really love brown sugar and fig, and Beth's buttercream is one of the best out there. You can really smell it. I compare it to Scentssy's buttercream because I feel like in whatever blend Scentsy does with buttercream, you can always detect it, and that's kind of hard to do. Sometimes buttercream can get really lost in a blend, but buttercream always stands out to me in Beth's blends. So brown sugar figs and marshmallow buttercream. The notes are fig, orchid, brown sugar, fluffy marshmallows, and vanilla buttercream. I forgot to mention, if you didn't already know, if you're not familiar with Lavender and Speckles, Beth puts a scripture verse on every single bag, and I just love that. It's a nice, encouraging reminder, and I just love that she does that on her branding, and it's just part of her. It's a part of who she is, and it's a part of her business, and I love that she does that. Okay, if you like brown sugar and fig, you will like this one. It's more of a creamy version. You get the marshmallows, but I'm telling you, that vanilla buttercream really shines. Brown sugar and fig can really take over a blend too, but I get the marshmallow and I 100% get that vanilla buttercream, and it is so beautiful. I love this so much. I love a good brown sugar and fig blend, and this one is so good. Y'all, there is not one single blend that I've gotten that I wouldn't pick it up in a loaf or a large bag. Like every single one of these is amazing. That is the God honest truth. These are some amazing blends. Okay, next I grabbed Sugared Violet Beach Marshmallow, Vanilla Orchids, Sugared Violets, Sandalwood, which is Delicia Drenched type from Sol de Janeiro, and then her Beach Marshmallow, which is her Beach Nights. So this was like the #1 seller in the Roadshow, was it? I think, or in one of her releases, and I didn't pick it up. And I'm like, why did I not pick this up? I think it was the Roadshow because they all did like a Beach Nights blend, if I'm not mistaken. And so she chose the Delicia Drench, and apparently everybody loved it. And I was like, why didn't I get that? So grabbed it this time, and it is so beautiful. It's just kind of giving me Beach Nights perfumey vibes. It's so gorgeous. I've come to find that I really enjoy orchids. I didn't think I did, but I've really been loving chocolate orchid. This vanilla orchid in here is really pretty. And while it does have orchids and violets, it doesn't scream floral to me. It's more of a smooth body care. It's got a little bit of sweetness from the floral, but it doesn't scream like fresh floral flower shop. Beach Nights as the base, and then Delicia Drench, but they combine so beautifully together. This is so gorgeous. I can see why everybody likes it. I love the marshmallow, like the creaminess, a little bit of sweetness. Yeah, that's a gorgeous blend. Sugared Violet Beach Marshmallows. And then lastly is another one that I missed from the Roadshow. So I'm glad she offered these again, because I was so bummed that I missed so many things in that Roadshow order. So I kind of tried to make up for it in this one. This is Sweet Home Alabama, French bourbon and roasted pine cones, two of my favorite oils that Beth has. And I'm so excited to finally have my hands on this. So to me, the roasted pine cones is forming the base of this, and I love her roasted pine cone oil. Then the bourbon is what I get on the top. It's like that sweet warmth again. It's just enough sweetness, though, to complement that roasty, toasty, creamy smokiness of the pine cone. And the two oils play so nicely together. And Beth, you did such a good job with all of these. Now I can see why everybody was so obsessed with these. I'm so late in smelling them because I spaced on my Roadshow order. But that is Sweet Home Alabama. That is a gorgeous scent. Like everybody needs it in their life. And I can't remember if she offered coastal pine cones or not, but I've got a couple loaves of coastal pine cones. So I'm set. Y'all know that's my baby for sure. But I'm so happy with every single scent that I got. So let me take a quick water break and we will hop into the sampler that I got. Okay, so I know Beth offered a few samplers. I wanted them all, but I just had to pick one. And I picked the strawberry sampler. She did this with Ashley Overly. So shout out to you, Ashley. And here's what it looks like. It's in a really pretty pink organza bag. I watched Ashley's video where she went over the scents and really enjoyed it. I love strawberry. So really wanted to just get this one. It was a hard choice though. I can't remember the other samplers that she offered, but I knew I wanted them, but I couldn't. I had to control myself. I did not smell these while we were at lunch. So this is brand new, first sniffs, first impressions of this sampler. I smelled all of the bags, but not the sampler. Okay, so first off, she included a little sample with all of the strawberry samplers in Sweet Strawberry and Hawaiian Tropic. I really like the Sweet Strawberry oil. It is very sweet. To me, it kind of smells like a strawberry milkshake. It's a creamy strawberry. Very sweet and creamy. But the Hawaiian Tropic, I'm not sure what this oil is. I was assuming it was going to smell like suntan oil, copper tone, kind of ozonic in that way. But this is more of a tropical fruit to me. I'm smelling a little bit of banana, maybe some coconut. It's tropical fruity, but it blends really nicely with the strawberry. And I don't mind this at all. I think it smells pretty good. That is Sweet Strawberry Hawaiian Tropic. I haven't even looked at these, so I'm just going to start grabbing. And I don't even remember the scents that are included, even though I watched that video of Ashley's. It's been a while and my memory is not the best. So first up is Strawberry Vanilla Surf. Strawberry, vanilla, marshmallow, driftwood, sea salt, and caramel. So this is her version of Vanilla Waves with strawberry. And this sampler is in the olive oil formula. And sometimes the olive oil formula, since it's so soft, it's harder to smell on cold. But I feel like doesn't affect their performance on warm. Really strong performance from it. But I feel like you can smell the Parasoy stronger on cold, if that makes sense. But yeah, this smells really, really good. It's just a very creamy strawberry. It's very pretty. So Vanilla Waves is very body care in my opinion. And so with the Sweet Strawberry, it's leaning more body care to me. But it smells very nice. I love Vanilla Surf and I really like this strawberry. So that is going to be good. Strawberry Vanilla Surf. Fresh strawberries, island coconut, and cotton candy. Yes, please. That sounds amazing. Yeah, that's really nice. So this is a creamy, sweet coconut. And this is island coconut. And to me, it is very much a body care coconut. It's not bakery. It's not toasted. It's just a creamy body care coconut. And the way it blends with the strawberry and cotton candy, it's very beautiful. Gives it a tropical vibe. And it smells really, really nice. It's kind of giving me similar vibes to the Strawberry Hawaiian Tropic one. Except for, this is just coconut. It doesn't have the other tropical fruits in it. But I feel like it's along those same lines. That's so beautiful. I love the coconut in this one. Next, Strawberries and Cream and Bless Your Heart. And I think Bless Your Heart is one of the Sol de Janeiro dupes. Is it the one with the macadamia nut? Forgot the number. Is it 71? Oh, that is so gorgeous. I really like this one. This one's pretty strong as well. It's a creamy strawberry. Then you get that nutty body care from the Bless Your Heart. I forgot the Tarosa number. I'm so sorry, but this is beautiful. Gosh, that's so good. I love Bless Your Heart. That is such a staple scent. I feel like it's a good on its own scent or blender scent. Next is Parisian Sweet Shop. Fresh strawberries, sweet on Paris type, and sugar cookie royale. I love sweet on Paris. Oh my goodness. I basically just get sweet on Paris And then with Sugar Cookie Royale, I don't think I detect strawberry, but Sweet on Paris has blackberries in it. And so the fresh strawberry is probably, I'm just getting like a berry note, but I'm sure it will come out more on warm. That is Parisian Sweet Shop. So beautiful. Next is Strawberry Dreamy Pinecones. So excited for this one. Strawberry pound cake, marshmallow clouds, and roasted pine cones. Yes, please. Oh, this is really nice. So I really get the strawberry pound cake and the boardwalk marshmallow clouds first off. The pine cone note is there, but it's more in the background. However, I can't pop this out because it is the olive oil formula. So I'm hoping that on the bottom or either when I warm it, that's a pine cone, I'm sure will come out more. But that is so beautiful. I love boardwalk marshmallow clouds. It blends beautifully with anything, but it's so pretty with strawberry pound cake. And then roasted pine cones. Yes, that is a winner. Strawberry jam, lavender, and roses. So I'm a bit nervous about this one because of the rose. I am not a rose fan, but I love strawberry and I love lavender. This is rosy. You got to like rose. It's a powdery rose. And I get a sweet lavender. You know, I say that I get the rose because I feel like when you don't really care for a particular oil and it's in a blend, it's basically all you can smell. But now that it's had a chance to kind of breathe for a second, I do get the strawberry jam and lavender. The rose really did calm down. It's giving me rose jam vibes from Lush. Rose jam and sweet lavender. It's pretty. I think I could warm this in like a bathroom as long as the rose isn't too strong. Sometimes, you know, those kind of heavy florals can give me a headache, but that's pretty. If you like rose jam, you would definitely like this one. Strawberry, watermelon, cotton candy, and grass. That sounds really good. Really getting the watermelon, and I do get the grass as well. It's a really nice fresh cut grass. This is a pretty, like a bright scent. The watermelon is there, but it's not like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It's more of the toned down watermelon. Watermelon and strawberry blend really nicely. And then the fresh cut grass offers that green note, gives it an outdoorsy feel. Really, really nice. That's pretty. Well, strawberry, watermelon, cotton candy, and grass. Another one I think is going to be super strong on warm. Next, we have strawberry jam, moon spice, and Old Town Bakery. I like Old Town Bakery. I'm not sure about the moon spice because I think that is extremely spicy. Oh, it's actually pretty though. It's giving me like strawberry cinnamon rolls vibes because this moon spice is like craft store. That's what it smells like to me. But again, the Old Town Bake Shop with the strawberry jam gives it more of a sweetness. Next, we have strawberry rhubarb, sweet lavender, whipped cream, and bread. I'm not the biggest fan of rhubarb, but I like all of the other scents, so I'm anxious to see what Beth's take on this was. Rhubarb can be a little too much for me, a little too tart, a little too something. But this one, it does have a little bit of tang to it. But I like the addition of the bread and the lavender. This is going to be one of those I'm going to have to warm to see. Really get the lavender and the bread, and I love that, but I don't know how I feel about the rhubarb. So yeah, I will warm this, and you can hear my final thoughts in my empty. That is strawberry rhubarb, sweet lavender, whipped cream, and bread. And then last but certainly not least is strawberry jam, spiced oat milk, and zucchini bread. Really excited for this one. I've been loving spiced oat milk. So this is creamy. It's not super spicy though. It's like a strawberry milk. Yeah, it smells like strawberry milk. And then I'm getting a little bit of the zucchini bread, which I'm sure will come out more when I warm it. Beth has a really good zucchini bread, but yeah, this smells just like strawberry milk. This is nice. I love spiced oat milk. It kind of shocked me because I'm not big on milky scents in general. I don't like spice, but I really love that oil. And that is really good. So I'm really looking forward to these. Not all of them are favorites. Obviously, it's a sampler. I'm not going to like every single thing, but I am going to warm every single thing and let you know how I feel about it when I warm them, because olive oil is a little tougher to smell on cold, and but it throws so beautifully on warm. It is one of those formulas that you just put it in your warmer and it's just automatically throwing, and it's so strong. And I love it. I love both of her formulas. Like I said, they both do well in my home. So it's just personal preference. Yeah. So let me know if you ordered in the July pre-order. Did you get any of the same scents? Did you get the strawberry sampler? Did you get any other samplers? Just let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, or weekend. Please don't forget to like and comment, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you all on my next video very soon. Bye.